So today we are continuing our read aloud with Famous Rocks, written by Ellen Lawrence and published by Beerport Publishing. Be sure again to make sure you have your content journal with you so that you can write down some notes as I'm reading about science and about the rocks. We're in the science section of your content journal. So we'll begin our reading today with the section called A Rock City. In the country of Jordan, there is an amazing city called Petra. Ancient people carved the city out of sandstone rock more than 2,000 years ago. They carved homes, beautiful rock temples, and tombs for burying the dead. About 20,000 people lived in this famous rock city. Petra was hidden between mountains. To get into the city, people had to travel along a narrow split in the rocks called the Seek. The Seek is about 1 mile or 1.6 kilometers long. And here you can see a picture of the Seek. And then here is a temple in Petra. And you can hear that the heat has come on. All right, the next section is Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore in South Dakota is famous because it is a home to a giant sculpture. The sculpture, which is carved into the mountain's granite, shows the faces of 4 U.S. presidents. To make each face, workers first removed large chunks of rock using explosives. Then they used drills, chisels, and hammers to carve more details. The workers hung from ropes on the mountainside, hundreds of feet above the ground. A sculptor named Gutzon Borglum created the Mount Rushmore faces. He began work in 1927. It took Borglum and 400 workers 14 years to complete the sculpture. And President George Washington's face was carved first. President Thomas Jefferson. And each face is about 60 feet or 18 miles high. You have President Theodore Roosevelt and President Abraham Lincoln. The president's noses are 20 feet or 6 meters tall. The pupils in the president's eyes seem to twinkle. This is because they are made of pieces of granite that are placed to catch the sun's rays. Famous Rocks Map. This map shows where in the world each of the famous rocky places can be found. And I'm just going to show this map. And that's going to end our read aloud.